Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Eyeliner, and welcome. This is my first ever YouTube video, so fingers crossed it goes well. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna roll with it anyway. As you can tell from the title, this is going to be my most used makeup products from 2020. There's no skincare, there's no body care, there's no hair care. This is purely makeup, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long because I can definitely waffle. Oh, one thing I should say, everything that I'm about to mention, bar about two products, no, more than two, okay, bar a few products, I've got on my skin right now, so hopefully you can kind of see how it looks. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with brows, and I'm gonna show you this very quickly because it's gross. This is Pear's soap. So well used, as you can tell, but I really have been loving soap brows like everybody else on the planet. Sometimes it can be a bit faffy. I find that you just have to wipe it around, like around your eyebrows and off the skin a bit. Otherwise your makeup is just going to cling to it and it will look horrible. So it is a little bit faffy, but I just love how it makes my brows look. So next I have a primer. This product here is not new to me. I have used it before, I've just not had it for a really long time, and then this year I purchased it because I thought, oh, I remember I really like that. So this is the Becca, what is this? Becca Backlight, the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's really nice. So this is a liquid product and it goes on underneath your foundation, but I think it's quite versatile. You can mix it in with your moisturiser if you want a bit of a glow. I've mixed it in with my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer before, again for just like a base, and it just gives your skin such a nice glow. I really like using full coverage foundations because I've got a lot of scarring on my skin, which if you follow me on Instagram you'll definitely see. I post a lot of skincare videos and you can definitely see my scars on there, so even though I like a full coverage, I still like a kind of glow, and I definitely think you can see that. I mean, partly this will be due to the foundation as well, which I will come on to in a minute, but this primer is amazing and I think I'll just keep buying this and buying this because it's just the best product for underneath your foundation, in my opinion. I've got another base product, if I'm allowed. I have really tried to try and keep it to one item per category, which, like I say, has not been difficult because I've not been using that much product this year. But I have to give a special mention to the Iconic Illuminator. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I use this all the time. I use it, again, like same with the Becca, I mix it in with my foundation, I mix it in to my moisturiser sometimes if I just want, like I say, if I just want a natural glow. It's really, I don't actually have this on today, but it is really nice. This is the shade Glow. It's kind of oily but not greasy, so it mixes really well into like a foundation or something. You can definitely overdo it, like you don't need a lot of this. I have definitely overdone it before and have just looked like a tin man, but just a couple of drops goes like a very long way with this. So next is foundation, and I have had a bit of a crisis with foundation. I've got two here. I have a definite favourite, but I have to mention one of them. So I will mention the first one, which is not my favourite one of 2020, but I've worn it pretty much most days. Like it's a fantastic foundation. I will continue to repurchase this and I love using it. It's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I used it towards the end of 2019 for the first time and I just thought, wow, this is amazing. Again, because I really like a full coverage. So this just gives me the fullest coverage that I need. And again, I like this one because you can kind of, again, it's so full coverage, you can mix it into a moisturiser. I keep saying that about every product. I don't mix everything into a moisturiser, but you can do that if you want to. But what I really like doing is mixing it with the Iconic Glow Drops, because I think it just gives it a bit more sort of glow to it, because if you just put this on its own, it's so thick, like it will just completely take away every shape your face has, and I don't have a lot of shape in my face anyway. It is quite round, so I like to add something to it just to give it a bit more glow. But this foundation is great, but my favourite foundation of 2020 was definitely the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This one here, I use this all the time. I use this every day. This is my everyday foundation. I bought this in like April, middle of the night when I was browsing, and I saw this on offer for about £28, and I think it's normally like 34, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around that price. So I thought, I'm just going to buy this, I'm going to try it. Matched myself to some random shade online, and it ended up being the perfect shade. I have it in the shade 450C. I should say my Huda Beauty foundation is in gingerbread. So yeah, I have got it on today, and it's just amazing. I love it. It's glowy. I've heard a lot of people say that it's kind of medium coverage, but I think it's full. Like I say, I've got a lot of scarring, and I don't think you can really see it. You can see, like, I've got texture still, but nothing's ever going to cover texture. But you can, if I go really close, I would say that's full. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I don't like about this is that I don't know if this is just mine, but it's so horrible at the top. It just leaks, and I've cleaned it so many times and it just keeps leaking, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me or if it's like a dud bottle, but the lid doesn't go on properly, so that's annoying. But the foundation's great, can't fault it. I've just noticed that my fringe is looking wild. I put some too much hair oil apparently, and it's just okay, let's move on from this. So next is going to be concealer. And for concealer, definitely favourite concealer of 2020. I've gone through 2 of these this year, and it's the Overachiever Concealer by Huda Beauty. This one is in the shade Peanut Butter. It's rubbed off completely, it just says Huda. That's hilarious. But yeah, this is the concealer that I've used mostly throughout 2020. I really like it. It's so full coverage, and I don't even really have dark circles, so I don't need the coverage necessarily, but I just really like how it looks. I have always got another one of these in my drawer just in case it runs out, because it's just so good. I actually bought this shade, I got a different shade, I got it in Salted Caramel this time, so because this one is exactly my skin tone, so I just wanted to get it a little bit lighter. So I think Salted Caramel is either 1 or 2 shades up, and it's a little bit more yellow toned, which I prefer. This colour Peanut Butter is quite pink. It's got quite a pink undertone, so it's quite cooler, whereas under my eyes I do like something with more of a yellow undertone, just because I just like it looking more golden under there. If you want a full coverage concealer that really isn't going to budge and doesn't crease, I don't find this creases at all on me, then this is for you. But if you want something quite light, it's not. So then for setting powder, a new brand to me, I've never tried anything from them before, and I bought this in the summer of 2020. This is the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder, and I have it in the shade Cassava. This powder is so good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as this. I don't know why. I didn't think it would be great, but it's really good. It kind of exceeded my expectations. It's so finely milled, and it's really nice to bake with. You can just do a light dusting and set with, which is what I normally do. I don't really bake, but yeah, it's great. I need to try more things from Beauty Bakery. I still have only tried this. I want to try some of their lip products next, I think. So next I've got a contour stick. So this is by Sosu by Suzanne Jackson. I had never tried this brand, and I was looking for a new contour stick because I always use the Fenty Beauty matchsticks in espresso, which I really like, but I just wanted to try something a bit different. So I got this. This is beautiful. It's so creamy. I think the Fenty one is really, really nice. It's quite hard, so it can be quite difficult to blend it, but this is so creamy, it's so soft. This is in the shade Dark. It's not the dark, this is the darkest shade they do. That's my only quibble. It's not that dark. It's kind of dark enough for me to use as a bronzer, but if I really wanted to contour and sculpt, I would need to go for a different product, because this is the darkest they do. But the formula of it is amazing, and again, I've got it on today, and it just like kind of melts into the skin, so easy to blend out, and yeah, like I really like it. I just wish they had more shades. So next I'm going to move on to blush, and I've got two products here for you. So I have got a powder one and I've got a cream blush. 2020 definitely was the year of the blush for me. If you'd have told me in 2019 that I would become obsessed with blush, I don't know who I would have thought you were, because I never ever ever used to wear blush, and I don't know what made me wear it. Definitely last year it was a big trend in the summer. This first product was kind of what made me get back into blush again, and I still love it now, and I want all of the shades. It's the Glossier Cloud Paint. This one is in the colour Dawn. It's so natural, you can build it up as well, but I've just put quite a thin wash of it just across my face because I didn't want to go over the top. They're definitely something I would use in the summer a lot more, and on holiday, if I'm ever allowed to go on holiday again. I really miss holidays. But yeah, they're perfect for that. And then my next product is a Fenty Beauty Kilowatt, what is this? Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighting Duo. Fenty have such long names for their products, but I mean, they're great, so who cares? So it's this one. So this is stunning. I use this, at the minute I use it every single day. I just kind of swirl my brush in the whole thing and just apply it all the way up to the high points, and it just gives you this gorgeous glisten. And I really like it. Gonna move on to eyes now. And the first favourites that I'm going to talk about for my eyes are going to be these wet liners. So these are water activated liners, and these are all from Glisten Cosmetics. I'm trying to hold them all in my hand, but so these are the pastel ones. I believe you can get these in a set. 2020 for me was the year of graphic liner. So if you don't really know, I started uploading videos on Instagram sort of in the summer of 2020, like properly. It's something, again, same with YouTube, it's something I'd wanted to do but just never did for some reason, and I just thought I had all this time, I'm just going to do it. On Instagram, I think it's what people like the most, not the most, but I get a lot of really nice feedback on my graphic liner. So I have so many of these from Glisten Cosmetics. So yeah, I've really enjoyed playing with those in 2020. And then for everyday products, the Inglot gel liner in the shade 77 has been a discovery of mine this year. I've never tried it before. I don't think I've tried anything from Inglot before using this liner. And it's amazing. It's the best gel liner I've ever used. It's quite well priced. I think it's about £10. It stays put all day. I have it on today, obviously. This is really easy to use because it's so silky. And then I've got two eyeshadow palettes, which is not a lot considering I own so many eyeshadow palettes, and I've used a lot in 2020, but I've narrowed it down to these two. So the first one is going to be this Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2. I've used this a lot on my Instagram. You can see the shades are just your neutral best friends, and they're all mattes in there. And then the next palette is my favourite palette probably ever, my favourite palette that I own. I love it so much. It's the Book of Magic palette by Beauty Bay. This is just a dream. If I was going to make a palette, it would probably look like this. I love wearing blues and teals, probably not purples. I'd probably swap those out if I was going to make a palette. And I think the quality of the eyeshadow is amazing. They are so well priced. This is £15 and I think I got it for £8 in the Black Friday sale. So absolutely ridiculous kind of price for the quality of eyeshadow. The eyeshadow pigment is amazing, and the glitters, like they are pressed pigments, and they just go on like no eyeshadow I've ever tried. So I really like it, and I feel like I'm gonna become a bit addicted to Beauty Bay palettes, definitely, which is good because they're not that expensive, but bad because I don't have space in my house for any more eyeshadow palettes. So my final category is lips, and I've got 4 products. So yeah, definitely didn't stick to the one per category with lips, because there is absolutely no way I can do that. I'll start with the one I'm wearing now, and that's the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle matte lipstick in Madame. Absolutely love this. I feel like a lot of people talk about Stunner lip paint, the red one, uncensored. They talk about that one a lot, and I actually haven't ever tried that, strangely enough. I'm obsessed with red lips, but I for some reason I just don't have it. I think it's because I like this one so much. This is a lovely velvety matte lipstick. It doesn't feel drying at all, but it doesn't budge. I will wear this all day. and I will eat my lunch, I will have many cups of coffee, and it won't come off, but it doesn't feel dry at all. If I'm not wearing red, I'm usually wearing nude, and my favourite nude lip combo, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this too many times. It's the Peaches and Cream lip liner in Hotline. I got this in a set of 5 lip liners, I think, and this one is the darkest one, and I love lining my lips with this before I put on a nude lipstick. It's just the perfect brown shade. It's a really, really creamy lip liner, it doesn't drag at all on the lips, and it's just beautiful. And then the lipstick I pretty much always wear with it is the Huda Beauty Power Bullet, and this one is in Board Meeting. The Huda Beauty Power Bullet lipsticks are my favourite matte formulation of lipsticks. These two together are the best. And then even though the last 2 products I've showed you are matte, I am a gloss girl at heart. So what I would always wear is the Fenty Beauty gloss bombs, and I have got so many of these, and the gloss bomb creams are great as well, but I just can't add that in here because I only got them recently. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. I have, like I said, so many shades of them, but this is the one that I wore the most in 2020, and I think the Fenty lip glosses are my favourite glosses just in general. So that is it for my 2020 makeup favourites. I am really happy with the selection I've made. I don't feel like I've left anyone out. I feel happy about what I've picked. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this footage is editable and I can actually use it, otherwise I will be fuming. But thank you so much for watching, it really means a lot. If you could like and subscribe, that would make my day, and if you want to leave a comment below of what you would like to see from me, that would also be really helpful. I've got about 3 videos planned, and then past that I've got no idea, so please do help me. And if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I am at Eyeliner Beauty. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.